Antonym of crème de la crème. The phrase crème de la crème means to be the best of the best. Is there a phrase that means the opposite of this, that is, to be the worst of the worst? The phrase doesn't have to come from French.
Exceeding that bottom of the barrel is a good and sufficient answer, suggested by John Lawler. If we were to attempt to mirror the sense of the expression crème de la crème, the separated best part of a product, we might arrive at dregs, or scum, which both refer to the separated worst part of a product. Dregs, as the OED advises us, is dreg, small black square, dreg, n, chiefly in PL. Dregs, drgz. Forms, 3 to 4 dredge, 4 dreg, 6 dredge, 7 drega, PL. 4 to 7 dregas, 5 is, dreggies, 6 dragas, 6 to 7 dregs, 6 dregs, 6 to 7 drags, dredges. Probably from Norse, cf. Isel. Dregjar PL, SW. Drag PL. Dregs, lees, 1. Usually PL, the sediment of liquors, the more solid particles which settle at the bottom of a solution or other liquid, grounds, lees, feculent matters. Also figure. It has a long history of use in the technical sense. A 1300 E Psalter 74. 9, 75. 8, dredge in him, vr his dreg, vulg. Fex eus, note is littled, drink sal al the sinful. 1377 Lang. P. PL. B. 19. 397 Will I can sell both dregas and draff and draw it at on whole, thicky ale and thin ale. But also a long history in a derogatory sense. Figure the most worthless part or parts, the base or useless residue, the refuse or offscourings. 1531 Eliot Gov. I. 14, they, Neuer tasted other but the thesis or dragas of the side noble doctrines. 1546 Supplic. Poor com. ETS, 65 simple creatures, taken for the dregas of the world. 1581 J. Bell Haddon's Ants. Ozer. 358 Traditions of men, monkish vows, pilgrimages, and innumerable such dredge. 1675 Terhern Chr. Ethics 9. 121 Matter is the dreg of nature, and dead without power. 1689 Hickringle WKS. 1716-2. 495 For us who live in the dregs of Romulus, cf. L. in Romulifes. 1719 Young Revenge 2. I. Some dregs of ancient night not quite purged off. 1761 Hume Hist. Ing. 3. Ulxi. 320 Low Mechanics, the very dregs of the fanatics. 1876 C. M. Davis Unorth. Lond. 66 The very dregs of the population. Turning to scum, the OED is even more enthused. I will spare the reader and provide the link, this URL. Interestingly, both terms relate to brewing and brewing byproducts. It makes perfect sense that both brewing and dairying, and processing milk products, should provide a rich source of metaphors in our languages, given that these activities have very deep roots in our civilization. It might be an interesting further question as to why scum seems, at least to me, to carry a greater sense of invective than dregs, although I might speculate that the association of brewing with dregs lends the word some small skerrick of dignity.
If you want to support the channel, please consider subscribing.